Hello again, friends! And you are our friends. Welcome to D&M Sports Break number 210 with a brand new backdrop and a brand new attitude. Getting awfully close to bringing in 2026. Yes, before long we'll be into the future. But we're pretty much already there. No more black, plain backdrop here. Look at this gorgeous D&M upper deck. I can have press conferences now behind this thing. We vamp a little bit, waiting for some people to come in, especially everyone but Yvon, as Yvon is here. Bonjour, Yvon. People are starting to post numbers. Why would they do such a thing, you may ask? Well, let me tell you, because if you can guess a number that is on a short printed card, you will win a prize. For example, Matt picked number 29. If we find a card, I should say, number 29 of 99, he will win a prize. He must like the feed, though. I am very vain and I need your attention. I'm going to need you to hit that little like button. Give me a heart, give me an angry face, sad, ha-has, cares. I don't care. I just want some sort of emotional reaction out of you guys more than anything. No trades to announce. Apologize that we had such a hard time. I was way ahead of the game this morning, and I'm doing excellent, Yvonne. Thank you for asking. I was way ahead of the game this morning and kind of getting the overall random video, and then Facebook just went on strike. So I just decided to post the actual printout. I was able to post a video eventually, so if you guys want to see, I don't know, a 90-second rousing video about a team selection that you already know of, you can feel free to go find it on our page. But aside from that, I get a feeling everybody's pretty good. I think we're ready to dive in. Like I say, no trades, so it'll be a fun one here today. Not one, not two, not three, but four 24-25 Ultimate, 3 24-25 ClearCut. We're going to take a trip to the spa with 24-25 and a 23-24 Skybox EX as well. As we get started with the EX. Yes, Connor is so scared because he knows what's in this box. He knows that there's some massive heat coming, and even he is intimidated by the amount of hits we're going to find. Skybox EX is a fun one. It is 24 packs with 2 whole cards per pack. You're going to get either a base rookie or an insert card out of every pack. Even the base cards look gorgeous in this product. Not a guaranteed auto, but this will essentially come in and be our appetizer here for the night. And yes, even if you're not in this break, make sure that you go and you post a number, because you can still participate. And if you guess the same number as somebody else, so much the better. That's perfectly fine by me as well. Yvon, that is for you. That's because you were so on the ball and showing up here very first thing. So without any further ado, let's get rolling with our Skybox EX. Plenty to talk about here today if we really want to get into it. The amount of trades that were quite wild. So we have a base card and an insert. Your insert will be the die-cut Star Down that is, with Kyle Connor. But there's a quick look at what your base cards would look like. So they are very much two layers, your ClearCut piece right on the inside of them. They are very well done as a ClearCut. Bear with me on the focus slightly on this box because my camera will be trying to look through most of the cards. And I think it's also fallen in love with the brand new backdrop that no one has commented on. Took a lot of work, people. The otters here is your base rook, and we have Isaac Rosen is going to be your base rookie there in Buffalo. Odds are it'd be a little bit of a quicker break as per than the usual, but we'll see what we can do. Travis Konecny, base card here. Luke Evangelista is going to be your rookie, everybody's favorite televangelist, bringing up the rear. And, with all the trades that were going on, I would have thought that Jari going to Edmonton was one of the more kind of, I still don't get it from an Edmonton perspective. Roman Josi, your base, and rookie Justin Sortif. He was traded for a second-round pick to Washington. If you have Florida, that rookie's going to you. But I guess we get started. How do you guys feel about Jari for Skinner? I think it's a lateral move at best. And to give up a second-rounder for a guy who's going to be a UFA anyway, you're basically paying for 2 months of Tristan Jari, what he's done the last 2 months. Am I wrong? Shane Wright, your base. Fraser Mitten, there with the Leafs, is your base rook. The other side, Skinner, say what you will. He didn't ask to be thrown in that position. He's just a young pup. His rookie was only 2021. He has experience, so I do wish him all the best, but it'll be nice for him to get a fresh start as a UFA. Jordan Eberle, Pavel Mintyunkov with Anaheim is your base rook. You guys are awful quiet out there today. Not sure how I feel about that. Makes me think you guys are plotting something. Cale Makar, Jackson Lacombe, back to Anaheim, your base rook there. We have Skybox EX over 50% off on sale for the holidays. That sale ending end of day today. Patty Kane, your base. And Matty Nyes is your base rook. And Trevor's favorite team in the whole wide world is Toronto. That's a joke, of course. He's a Flames fan, but decided to keep Toronto because of the chance at Matty Nyes. Well, at least I can say that I pulled you a rookie Matty Nyes. There won't be any deadlines left for the trade deadline week. Yes, Yvonne, you are correct. I think now the question becomes a team like Vancouver. Are they going to trade Pettersson? Should Montreal be calling Jim Rutherford and trying to get Elias Pettersson? Brock Nelson is your base. Brock! And we have Sean Farrell, your base rookie behind him. 2 more packs after this on the left-hand side. Henry Thrun is going to be your base. And we have a net assets of back-to-back Stanley Cup champion, Sergei Bobrovsky. Bobrovsky! I'm just trying to see. So net assets and reverberation cards fall to 1 in 16. So we do get 1 or 2 of these type of cards per box. So pretty close to a box hit, if you will. It says 2 of 30, but as a reminder to everyone who may not be 100% sure, so I take it away to give you a little bit of focus here. Give you a little bit of there we go. 2 of 30 does not mean 30 printed. It means this is the number 2 of the 30-person checklist on the net asset. So regardless, for now, we'll put Bobbert right there. Bob just came off of a 4-0 shutout in Dallas. I gotta say, I love how Florida did it. They beat the Jackets, they beat the Isle, and then went to Utah to beat the Mammoth. They played Tarasov against Colorado, just kind of give up the backup already. Just, a tough game in Colorado, but to have Bobrovsky come back and shut out the Stars is pretty huge. Double Vasi. You've got your base card Vasi and your Star Down 3000 Vasi as well, of course, with your die cuts. Typically, any of the EX or Skybox products, Upper Deck usually has a lot of fun with the die cut machine. And final pack on the left-hand side, it is Chris Letang as your base, and your index movers will be the Workhorse from Whitehorse. Stock is on the rise, especially in Ottawa, I'll tell you that. But if you have Buffalo, that will go to you. So there's the left-hand side. We'll now move over here to the right. And Yvonne, you may be correct. Canucks are already thinking of McKenna. You know, they had Quinn. It wasn't like Quinn was leaving tomorrow, right? And I love the move for Minnesota. I don't know if Vancouver got as much as they could have, if you know what I mean. I am the base card. I am the Walrus. And your index movers will be Mason McTavish, Junior Canada hero with a Quack Attack. Like, you're getting, I'm going to say that Zuiz Boynum already has a goal and an assist in his first game. So, I mean, he's obviously, so I'm going to eat my own words here. As we have Johnny Hockey as your base. And there you go, Brad. Brad threatened me with a screwdriver today. He said, pull me a McDavid. I have done exactly that, Brad Clare. So you are very welcome. Please put down the sharp device. But you're getting a first rounder, which all it does is affects, like, it's your first round that you spent on Quinn Hughes, and then you're getting some guys that kind of fill out the middle. Like, I don't know. Shesterkin your base, and behind that it is Hall or Nothing, featuring Patrick Kane. Hall or Nothing. He will be going in the Hall. That's, yeah. There's no argument there. McKenna not clear-cut number 1 anymore, apparently. Yeah. Trevor, I mean, if I had to guess, he's going number 1. I think you're going to see kids, with the portal opened up in the U.S., it's a tougher game in university a lot of the time. And sometimes it's not just because of what you're up against or the talent or whatever. I think he's just having a tougher time adjusting to Penn State a little bit, and I don't know. It'll be interesting to say. You definitely don't see him as much, even on television or any of that stuff when they're in the U.S. Hubie Doobie Doo is your base, and your Star Down 3000 features Sid the Not So Kid, who was only 2 points away from tying Super Mario's point record with the Pittsburgh Penguins. How fitting would that be? If we all remember, a while ago, Robert pulled the Crosby and Lemieux at a 25 auto from SPA in our break. One has to imagine having the number 1-2 of the Penguins. That's always a beauty. Neon Leon's your base. And Marco Rossi, yes, he is in a Minnesota uniform. Index movers going up. Who's activated today, actually, as well. The beat goes on. Ilya Sorokin's your base, and we have our first numbered card on the board. It is going to be Milos Kelemen. It is number 212 of 299. If you have number 212, you know what to do. There's a quick peek there at the back, your purple on the back, and your blue on the front. Just a few more packs here to go. Nothing to ring the bells about yet. We got Philip Kurashev, and we have another numbered card, this time being the aforementioned Elias Pettersson. There you go. Looks like Chaz Pettersson when you look at it like that. 193 of 499. If you have number 193, you know what to do. Aloha Downtown Dale Trace. And for any of you fine folks that play fantasy football, hopefully you got a first round bye because they start today. Sean Couturier is your base, and we have net asset number 2, this time featuring Alexander Gorgiev. We're not going to put Gorgiev on display because, no offense, he is not anything like Sergei Bobrovsky. Laffy, your base, and we are on the board with an auto, and there you go. Brad Clare, Raphael Lavoie, a pretty solid rookie to end up grabbing out of this as well. Those are hard signed, of course. Beautiful cards, the autographics like that. Give you a quick peek there at the down there. And if I may say so, Raphael Lavoie, beautiful autograph. You don't see that too often in terms of guys that actually take the time and they kind of make sense to what their name should be. So a couple little golf claps for Raphael Lavoie for taking a little bit of time, and that gets Brad Clare on the board. So félicitations for you, Brad. First auto I've seen out of EX. You know what? Out of our breaks, you're probably right, Matt. I've seen the autos come out for sure, like in the store when people buying it or ripping it. But in our breaks, I think you're correct. That's the first auto that we've seen. I don't think that there are even odds for the autos or autograph. Oh, yes, there. Autograph cards are 1 in 72, so 1 in every 3 boxes. So we got former Rookie of the Year Mo Sai, and we got Yari Kulich in Buffalo. Kulich is very solid rookie there. Feels like a thicker pack this time. Maybe not. Rasmus Dahlin, and your rookie is going to be Logan Cooley, so nothing wrong with that. And just like that, we have 1 pack that remains. In that pack, we're going back to Buffalo, first with Nikita Kucherov base, and then with Zach Benson. Yet again, another solid rookie. That is your appetizer of Skybox EX. We like to shake it up every now and again. Maybe next time we'll do a regular Metal Universe, but between you and me and the fence posts, with this product at like $140, it's kind of impossible not to do it. Because, I mean, you guys all paid the equivalent of like $3 a head or $4 a head or whatever it is for us to do it. So it's not really too bad. And again, no one has anything to say about my backdrop. This didn't just come up overnight, people. My goodness, isn't it gorgeous? It used to just be black. Now it's got Upper Deck, it's got D&M Sports. What more do you want? Some people are so hard to please. Spa. Maybe that's what I need to calm down. A trip to the spa. Can't really freak you out with Celebrini's face anymore with that Upper Deck logo. But maybe it makes it a little bit better, because not only does he look like a pirate, only one eye is really peeking out. And his nose looks... okay. Bloop. Bloop, bloop. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Yvonne. Thank you. Wow. Guys, I wasn't going to say anything, but Yvonne, yes, I did get a nice, beautiful backdrop back there. I really appreciate you saying that. Thank you, Yvonne. Cause is here. Yvonne, I already gave you a box flip, but for that comment, here comes another one. Upset Yvonne got 2 box flips? Tough. Maybe you should have talked about my backdrop. Spa. 2 autos. That's the plan anyway. Maybe 3. Patch auto is a case hit. That's 1 in 16. Hopefully finding one of these 2 children. Lane Hudson be nice. Madvad Mishkov be nice. Obviously a whole bunch of very, very solid names for 24-25. Your inserts will be right in the middle. So let us get started. We got JT. We got McJesus. There you go, Brad. 2 of them now. And Pasta. Some freshman focus for Joshua Roy in Montreal. Your pageantry will be Logan Stankoven with Dallas. And Isaiah George, your limited red unsigned. Sanheim. Sanheim? I don't know why I said it like that. Jack Eichel and Brady Kachuk are bringing in the rear. Bring it in the rear. Bring it up the rear. Bring it in the rear. Thanks, Mark. I appreciate you saying that. I won't despoil the secrets into how we made this, but let's just say there was a small bit of arts and crafts involved. Darlene Coronado and Monty. We've got Jason Polin, or Pole, your freshman focus. Pavel Mintunkov getting some pageantry. And Adam Fantilli, your limited red. Sanderson Holtz and Jack Hughes are your base. I have Ducks in Edmonton, right? Says Matt. Matt, you have Edmonton, yes, and you have Anaheim, indeed. And your cousin has the Islanders. I mentioned this in the video. Talking to Matt. And he says, Matt McDonald, and he says, I do want to get my cousin in on the break, and I'm going to take an extra one, so we're going to take 3 total. I'm like, okay, that sounds great. What's his name? He says his name's also Matt. I'm like, okay. His name's Matt McDonald. I'm like, okay. I kind of wish for that conversation, Matt, you would have been like, his name's Fred Warner, and then just called it a day, but I think it's maybe funnier that we got 2 Matt McDonalds. Brad Marchand, Clayton Keller, and Igor Shesterkin. Which one of you was born first? Was one named after the other so you could be as good as the other one? If you were born second, it'd be a bit of a pain, wouldn't it? Nate Mack with your maximum performance. That would have been a nice auto to grab. You get 1 limited red pageantry per box. This time it'll be Charlie Lindgren in Washington. And speaking of limited red, that would have been a nice auto. He is a redemption in this product, though, but he does exist. So Will Smith, rookie card, gets the limited red there. The first man to hoist the Stanley Cup in 2024 and 2025, Sasha Barkov. Kevin Hayes in Kent Johnson. The bread man, Nick Schmaltz. Marshy. We haven't pulled one of those, I don't think, and we got the local boy. That's cool. Future icon. Let's get a little bit of focus here. It is numbered at a 399, so 345 is the number that we're looking for. If you have number 345, it is, of course, a rookie card for Nadeau. Bradley Nadeau. We'll put that on display, like I say, just because he is that local kid. Colin Graff, your freshman focus, and Timmy Stew, your limited red. Mrazek, Marchenko, and Jared McCann are the base. Final pack of this side. Sebastian Aho, not to be confused with AEW's Riho. I need a Miro, Heiskanen, and Braden Schneider. The Breadman is here with a bounty card, Spectrum FX. The way these work is once you collect them all, you can go on the Upper Deck website, scratch off the code, redeem them, and get a prize. As always, your prize may not be as good as what you will get from D&M Sports by getting the proper number, but it is a prize nonetheless. Collaborating together is The Thrill and Matt Zuccarello, and Brian Halonen, your limited red. Leo Carlson, Elias Pettersson, and Luke Evangelista. A couple sophomore cards in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs to go. What's up, Levy? Welcome into the break, my friend. Second year Bedsy off the hop. The Sway Man and Cooch. Jackson Blake to the very solid pickup there. Spectrum FX. Let's get a little bit of focus on them. Let's get a little bit of... There we go. Collaborating together 2024 and 2025 Stanley Cup champions. Sasha Barkov and Swaggy, Carter Verhaeghe. Limited red with Jake Ottinger. Travis Konecny, Willy Nilly, and Alexei Protas. Bringing up the rear. Only 4 packs to go. No ink yet. Borkstrand, Neon Leon, and McTavish. And I am going to say that this is probably going to be some ink, and we're close enough to the end of the box, and we'll just do the reveal. So Amazing McTavish will be our blanket as I kind of get all tucked in and try to find a little bit of focus. There we go. All right. I'm assuming this is ink. If it's not, don't get too upset. Blue bucket, number 5. Those eyes. Denton Mateychuk. That's really not too bad. Mateychuk is a up-and-coming defenseman in Columbus. That gets Mario C on the board. Anytime you get a future watch, especially the real one, for lack of a better term, the vertical one, hard not to get too excited there. Quick peek there at Beck. Only born in 04. As a defenseman in Moose Jaw, had 75 points in 52 games. Kid can play. Kid can puck. 186, the number that we're looking for. If you have 186 and have liked this feed, please come up and collect your prize. Archdeep Baines and Celebrini. Celebrinals. See, that would have been a much nicer, less scary picture to put on the front. Trevor Moore, Samuel Ersson, and Robo of the base. Well, auto number 1 has now been found. We do have our future watch off of the board. Turn that a bit. Devil Captain Nico Hischier, Hallebuck, and Kopi. And there you go. That is quite a beautiful card. Curated signatures. Alexei Protas. 225 of 299. That is a very nice hit for Washington. Take a little bit of a look there at the actual auto. Who's got Washington? If I was Washington, 28. Jeremiah. Very nice pull for you, Jeremiah. Protas really exploded on the scene last year. So certainly nothing wrong with that, especially for a numbered autograph too. So we'll put Protas up there. Sasha Barkov, maximum performance. That is true. And limited red, Lil Gouda, Trevor Zegras. Matty Barzal, Gold Caulfield, and J-Rock's favorite player in the whole wide world, Math. Marc-Andre Fleury. 2 more to go before we really dig in. I hope you guys are excited for 4 Ultimate like I am. Kicking off, we have Brock Nelson, Devin Taves, and Sid the Not-So-Kid. Freshman focus is with the Rempire State Building, Matt Rempe. Jake Neighbors getting some pageantry, and a limited future watch for Brandon Bussi. Bussi is now with Carolina, and he is absolutely amazing in Carolina. Demko, Vassie, and Shane Wright are your base, and we have 1 pack left. Are you doing the new cup break? Let me know, says Levy. The problem with the new cup break, and maybe you guys can tell me, if you want to do it, we can do it. The new cup costs $2,000. So there's the mic drop right there. The cost on the cup is ridiculous to go back and try to rebuy it and such. So if we do the cup, at best, you're doing 1 cup, $75 a team, 210 for 3. That's it. Just a cup, nothing else. So to me, I like to have some extra stuff. We put an ice, a skybox, you stretch it out, you try to make it so that everybody gets something. If you guys want that, I can do that. But there's 6 cards and 32 of you guys. 31 technically with the free spot out of the way. So 31 paying customers. At most, only 6 of them get cards, assuming you don't get repeats. We'll finish off the final pack with Wyatt Johnston, not Johnson, Braden Shen, and Ilya Sorokin. Collaborating together is Bedsy and Philip Kurashev. What a shame. We got a Bedsy, a Celebrini, and a Will Smith, but no ink or anything like that. The Nuge is here getting some pageantry, and Brian Russ, he had a good game yesterday. Limited red for him. Oh my goodness. Willie Eklund, Cale McCarr, and Tage Thompson. You guys are keeping me up. I think it's time to go into bed. Let's plop this over here. Da-doom. Let's plop this over here. Da-doom. Yeah, the only way we can really do a cup is if we crack the 22-23 cup. It's still expensive, but not as bad. The difference with that one is I only have one. So if we crack it, I don't have one for the shelf kind of thing. We're going to go over to ClearCut. I have box number 28, 29, and 30, so we'll do them in order with number 28. Clinton says, what do you think of the Skinner-Jarry trade? I think it's a lateral move at best. If I was the Penguins, if I was Kyle Dubas, and last year somebody offered me a 5th-round pick for Jarry, I'd take it. I take it in a second. I say, abso-flippin-lutely. I will grab that. Just get him out of here. I don't have to worry about the next 2 or 3 years with this contract. And all of a sudden, Edmonton decides to pay for 2 months of Tristan Jarry, thinking that's going to save them. It's the same syndrome that Toronto had. They lose Mitch Marner and they replace him with nothing. So you get guys who have, like Corey Perry. I'm not a big Corey Perry or Vander Kane fan, but when they leave, you can't just be like, it'll be fine. Like, no, you gotta, how do you think he got to the cup to begin with? So I think it's a steal for Pittsburgh, in my humble opinion. You get to try out Jarry for the year. If he works out, you keep him. If not, he walks, and you got a 2nd-round pick, and you get to start over. Because Pittsburgh has some excellent prospects. Blomqvist does look good, but Sergei Murashov is the future of that team. So you keep an eye on Murashov. And Yvonne, yes, the store must be very busy this time of year. You don't know the half of it. But yes, extended hours are on for all your Christmas shopping needs. 10 to 8 every day, but Sunday when we are 10 to 5. If you all want to stop in and make sure you can pick off a few items for under the tree. ClearCut numero uno. Bonne chance, por favor. Off we go. Who could this be? I wonder. That's great. That's a great start. I think the kid maybe needs a little bit of a thicker marker, but still nice nonetheless. It's called the Sweet Shot insert. Parallel, whatever you want to call it. But look at the year at the bottom. 23-24, that means Adam Fantilli did not sign in time, so they put his product in 24-25. That means that this is a rookie Adam Fantilli, and all of a sudden, the value spikes. That is pretty sweet for you, Mario. Mario already on the board with the Denton Mateychuk Future Watch. He has such a fun name to say, Denton Mateychuk. But there you go. A beautiful rookie Adam Fantilli, hard-signed auto, out of ClearCut, has all the rigging, all the sweet shot stuff. Very, very, very nice. So congrats to you, Mario. You have certainly made your break money back this week, that is for sure. Stick Bob over there. That is box number 1. Now it's time for box number 2. So with box number 28, this is box number 29. Pas tout shabby avec le Fantilli. Alrighty. Here we go again. Last time we got a card with that type of outburst, it was a Mark Messier to 25 that ironically enough also went to Mario, so. Is that a navy blue bucket with a... Oh my goodness, is that teal? Holy smokes. Good God almighty. We've done it, everyone. Holy crap, in a canoe. Get out of here. Celebratos at a 25! Bam, 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 bam. We did it. We did it, everybody. Wow, what a hit for Jack. Applause rings throughout the building. Jack, who started joining the breaks about a month ago and has been involved every time since, has 3 teams today, including the San Jose Sharks. And it is well earned. Well earned for a man who supports his card shop well. Well. That's what? Quadruple digits? I have to imagine? Out of 25 like that? Holy Moses. Well, clearly number 29 is the box to get. guys, we did it. Like, it's done. We did it. The break's over. We already won. It doesn't matter what the rest is. Wow. Talk about going front row center. Well. Let's put Fantilli over here. Let's move Matejchuk there. And move Lavoie there, maybe. Yeah, we'll put you here. That's what it's all about, my friends. Nothing's better than this. I adore my job. I absolutely love it, and this is my favorite part of the entire week, is getting to not only open up a whole bunch of hockey product, but getting stuff like that for you beautiful people, for you guys that obviously support us and such. That thrills me to no end. That just tickles me silly, if you will. But a huge pickup there. But wait, there's more. That's right, one more ClearCut. This time is box number 30. And hopefully we can hit yet again. We've had some excellent luck on those silver outburst autos. That is for gosh darn sure. Whew! Well, not to cover up Macklin, but we got work to do, so. Dun, 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 dun. Blue bucket, number 50, excuse me. And it is the second best Cooley to be in the league behind Dmitry Kulikov, of course, is Will Cooley. That will be a sophomore card for Will Cooley. I believe he was a 23-24. Still a very, very nice hit for the Rangers. This kid is still on their top 6 line. Like, he plays every game. Like, he is a part of them. And looked really good in the playoffs, too. That also goes to Brad. So, Brad C., you have the Rangers, evidently. So, very, very nice on that one. There you go. How about it? Will Cooley. I'm just looking at my team list. I'm getting a little distracted here. I apologize, trying to just make sure who has what. Yes, yeah. Yes, indeed. New York Rangers 24 is Brad. So there you go. So not too bad there. This is very, very similar to the last time we did 3 ClearCut. 3 ClearCut last time. We got the Mark Messier at a 25, the Shane Wright at a 10, and the Josh Alexander at a 35. There's quite a comparison. Which one would you rather have? Those 3 cards or these 3? I think I'd rather have these 3, and I think we made out like bandits last time. So, heck yeah, my friends. That is phenomenal. Let's move this here. Let's pull that there. We're going to do a little finargling here. Because now, we're getting into the main event of the evening. And hopefully, excuse me, hopefully this main event won't upset as many people as Saturday night's main event last night. But yes, indeed. So yes, there you go, Brad. I like that, Brad. That's not just some scrap. Like Will Cooley, I joke because I love Dmitry Kulikov, of course. But Will Cooley is a tippy-top young player. So now it's time. So we have box number 61, 62, 63, and 12. No, I'm just kidding. 64. So they're all sequential. Ultimate, I think we know the shtick at this point. I'm about to open over $1,000 in product. I hope that I didn't just jinx myself saying that number out loud. Knock on wood. So there you go. Yvonne, you would like one team for next week? Yes, indeed, my friend. Why not? Jack, that is also for you. One spot for Yvonne. Yvonne, one spot. Get out my Sharpie. Next week, what was next week? We're doing a lot next week. I think it's a 7-box break. I want to say we're into like ingrained and stature and that type of thing, but if you do want to get into next week's break, this week when I posted on Tuesday, I think it was 1, might have been 2, but I think I had 1 spot left. That was it. And I posted it Tuesday. I instantly had 4 people all hit me at the same time, either message in the store or whether just getting a hold of me or what have you. Paul was the one who snuck in. He was the first one, beating the timestamp, if you will, for this week. But if you want to get into next week, don't leave it. Don't don't delay, get in today. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of sad faces that say, oh, I never get in. It's like, yeah, well, there's plenty of time to get in. Like, come on. And, yeah, let's just leave it at that. All right, so, only 4 cards in the brand new Ultimate. They have changed the, I see. They changed the configuration slightly in a good way. It used to be 1 auto, 1 mem, and then 1 additional hit, which could be an auto, a mem, or a tech. Tech card being like a short print card. Now it can be 3 of anything. So we have had more than a couple Ultimate boxes where we have actually had multiple autos. This box will have, looks like 4 cards in it, with 1 very thick card right there in the middle. So Nikita Kucherov is going to be our base. I'm going to show off the back card here in a moment, but the Kucherov is numbered at a 149. It's number 31. If anyone has number 31, you know what to do. The back card to this, your swatch will be a rookie with Washington. It is Parik Dubé. Parik Dubé. 290 of 499. Back to here, and we'll see what is behind Cooch, and hopefully we get into some ink. Oh, come on. That stinks. That would have been awesome if we would have had some ink on that one. Nick Suzuki, 27 of 149. I had a Nick Suzuki red PMG that came in the shop this week. It was gone in literally 40 seconds. We picked it up, and yeah, a very nice guy picked it up. Oh, there are 5 cards. One was just sort of, not glued, but just typed, so that makes me feel better, because I was going to say, oh, wow, we got 4 cards and only 2 of those, but okay, so let's see what's behind Suzuki. Hey, well. If you're not familiar with Jesper Wallstedt, please don't leave this feed, but if you have a phone separate, take a look at his numbers this year. They are otherworldly. Like, we're talking like 12 games, 4 shutouts, like 95% save percentage, like the whole friggin' riggin'. Philip Gustafsson was supposed to be the guy there for Minnesota, but Jesper Wallstedt is making a case for a hell of a lot more playing time. So Wallstedt is definitely a very, very nice hit. That is a rookie auto for him as well. As we show off a little bit, I'll show you there the quick peek there at the back. Minnesota belongs to Paul. So Paul, your last second addition into the break, spot number 32, if you will, has ended very fruitfully already for you. So a beautiful auto and getting a very, very strong upshot rookie in Jesper Wallstedt. But wait, we have 5 cards. One is very thick, so like a 180 point or close to it. And we will see what is going to be hiding behind Nick Suzuki. It is ink. I'm assuming this is a horizontal card. Ultimate emblems. Oh, that's very, very nice. Josh Doan is back again. Josh Doan's back. Tell a friend. This time with Utah. This will not be a Buffalo card. This is a Utah card, as one can easily see, plainly see. And how about that? That goes to Jack as well. And Jack will take 3 for next week. I wonder why. Absolutely, Jack. I will plop you in for 3 for next week. That Josh Doan is very, very nice. I shouldn't just kind of move right past it. Shane's child, of course. Excellent. Excellent. We'll take that all day. Jack for 3. Jack P goes in for 3. Done. You're in. In like Flynn. Or in like Jack, I guess. Once again, if anybody else would like to get in, please let me know. I'm happy to bring you into the break for next weekend. So, box number 1, not too shabby. 2 autos, 2 rookie autos. Josh Doan and the Jesper Wallstedt. A nice short print Suzuki and Kucherov, and a rookie swatch to go along with it as well. So, the beat will go on from box number 61. We now move into box number 62. Surely to God, everybody knows the gimmick of the product at this point. And if you don't, you sure as hell will by the time we're done. Paul, That is for you. Here we go again. They've got hockey cards. They're going to get more of them. That's interesting how that just kind of tore on me. Sorry, got to take my time here. We don't want to rush through. There we go. Saw him once before, but he's back again. And this box also has 5 cards in it. Matt Rempe is your opener, so he's going to be a rookie. He will act as your blanket, old Frankenstein, as I would call him. He's something else to watch on the ice. He's just got a homing beacon to hit people, but he's so gangly that he's not really hard to like avoid. You know what I mean? Like if he gets you, he gets you. But same style as last time. So let's go to the very back. Well. We just talked about how hot the Penguins had goaltendings, the goalers there, you know. We just talked about how the Penguins have 2 very up-and-coming young goalies, and that is one of them. So there's a hit for the Pens, as they were getting largely skunked to this point. That goes to Jamie. So Jamie, you are on the board with a nice 75-point thick Joel Blomqvist rookie hard-signed autograph. And with Jari gone and Skinner on the way out, that might be a card that you want to hold on to if he ends up getting a little bit more time. Sneak him back there. Once again, we'll go to the very back. This time, Lane Hudson. Whoa, boys, if we can get some sort of auto out of that. That goes to Fredgie, who's coming in here with 2 teams, including the free spot. He won 3 out of 4 weeks now. Number 150 is the number that we're looking for. If you have number 150, you know what to do. And anytime you get a rookie Lane Hudson, period, it's a good day. Never mind the fact if you get like a jersey swap or swatch, whatever, that type of thing. Maybe we'll just have him kind of look that way. Running out of room here. There's too many beautiful cards we got to display. Hold on a second. Let's do that. Let's put the Taychuk over there. Yes, folks, this may take an extra couple seconds, but I think you would all appreciate I take my time. I'm moving some things around. There we go. Of course, the big beefy king area in the middle. Excuse me. There we go. All right, back to work. So one very thick card. This will not be the thick one. I'm going to show you the second card here now behind Rempe. Wow, we're on a heater. Out of only 25, it is Frank Nazar. Frank Nazar, at the Montreal show a couple months back, aside from Lane Hudson, he was the man everybody wanted. Number 21 is the number we're looking for. If you're number 21, you've won a prize. Nice little auto on him. Dylan. Bruh. We'll be looking at that Celebrini over like, oh yeah. But that gets Chicago on the board. May not be Connor Bedard, but it is literally the next best thing. And that goes to Jeremiah. Jeremiah, congrats for you. Happy you're back in the break. And definitely treated you well. I want to say Chicago is his favorite team, too. I don't want to just talk out of school, but I believe that he had told me that one time. There you go. Ultimate Phenoms. Ultimate Phenoms indeed. That is yours, Jeremiah. So excellent. Let's actually move. Let's put Lane over here. Let's put Frank kind of like that. Why not? Who knows? We're making this up as we go along anyway. Isn't that wild, Deval? Yeah. It's an excellent break overall, and we still have 2 boxes of Ultimate and another thick card for me to show you. Like... Well, there you go, Jeremiah. You got a buyer and Brent. Love to have that Nazar with my Artifacts RPA out of 10. So look, it's already turning heads. Some great pulls today is right, my friends. Oh, come on. There we go. Behind Rempe. Jack Thompson. Can you imagine if it was another Macklin? the face you make when you thought you had Celebrini. But still, very nice card. Hard sign rookie, very thick, the whole rigging. Thompson may not be quite the name, at least just yet, but for someone who has the San Jose Sharks like Jack, I think he'll take ink anywhere you can get it, if I may say so myself. I know I would. We could put Jack kind of right around there, something, I don't know, maybe over here, sure, why not? Nope, that gets hidden. No matter where Jack goes, he will be a little bit hidden, so it is what it is. And that is boîte numéro 2. Now, for boîte numéro 3, off we go again. This will be Marshy's number 63. We just finished Monty's number 62. And purchase it. Oh, thank you, Brent. Brent. Excellent little add-on. Brent says, love to have the Nazar with my Artifacts RPA at a 10, which we have seen and showcased, and then made a point to say, and purchase a D&M Halifax. Oh, of course. Brent, this is for you. Hopefully I don't leave any more marks on the wall, but at this point, it is what it is. I'm a showman, damn it. What am I supposed to do? Canucks lead Devils 2-1 second period. The game that was supposed to be a battle of the Hughes brothers and is just left with Luke Hughes looking around wondering where everybody went. So we are at 1, 2, 3. Looks like only the regular 4 cards for this go. Cause. We'll get started with the Philadelphia Flyer, Mark's favorite team. It is Alexei Kolosov, number 10 of 299. Has no one guessed the right number on any of these yet? Really? Somebody else has number 10. Don't you? Don't you wish you had number 10 like Kolosov? That's typically the look I get from my wife anytime I start singing. With one thick one in the back. Once again, I'll show you the back one, as that is usually the most likely to be a swatch. This time it is true yet again. Another hit for Chicago. Not quite as hot, but still a rookie jersey swatch of Nolan Allen. $4.39 of $4.99 for Nolan Allen. And now, as I mentioned, only 4, which you're only supposed to get 4s. We were spoiled the last 2 boxes. A 75 point, and then a thick one. So we'll get a little bit of focus here. There we go. Allons-y. 52 red bucket. I think that's Mackenzie Weegar. God, I'm good. That's excellent. As a former Florida Panther, I love Mackenzie Weegar. Former Halifax Moosehead, played with McKinnon and Drouin, the whole gang there, Possum Lodge. Weegar was a 7th round pick who butted into a star and earning the A, the whole kind of rigging. Excellent offensive defenseman. I pair him very similar to a Brandon Montour. I think Montour's a little bit better, but I do miss Weegar and Hubie. So that is a very nice hit for Calgary. I adore that pickup for whoever is Calgary. As I scan my sheet quickly, but not quickly enough, for the Calgary Flames, number 8, that goes to Downtown Dale Trades. That's right, Dale. How about that? And again, if you're not a Flames fan, at least as a former Moosehead, you probably saw him play. If you saw McKinnon or Drouin play at any point, you saw him play. Oh my good God, I have no idea what I'm going to move or get rid of here. Move Jack Thompson for Weegar, but that's even off screen. You can't see that anyway. There. The little corner of Weegar. It's going to take some big heat to bump some of these cards off of here now. All right. I'm playing Monopoly as I'm watching. Well, good for you, Dale. If I know you, you've got to get out of jail free card somewhere. This one looks like it's horizontal. Final card of this box, by the way. Then we have one more ultimate before we're all finito. Thick one here. Ooh, wow. That's what we like to see. 7 of 25. We see patch. Hopefully we get more than just patch, but it's numbering we want for sure. Ooh, some ink and some color. Ah, cool. All right. I love it too because we get hits for teams that are kind of getting skunked, and all of a sudden that's all you need and you're right back to it. Thatcher Demko, the leading star in Vancouver. That goes to Fredge. Fredgie. How about that? Lucky number 7. Surely to God somebody has 7 to 25. Thatcher Demko, beautiful 2-color patch. Quick peek there at the back. As per the usual, used in an actual game. The whole rigging. Very, very nice. And I said it's going to be hard to bump a card. We're going to have to find something to bump. That's excellent. That's excellent for sure. I'm going to move the Matejchuk only because Colorado, or Columbus rather, is already represented with the Adam Fantilli. There we go. Sneak that right around there. Ba-boom. There you go. The Uyghur will look nice with my Uyghur Snow Spray Auto Super Short Repair shirts at D&M Halifax. Oh, Brent. Oh, Brent. You're after my heart. It's working. Keep trying. Or keep going. There you go. Again, we still have 1 box left. This break has been freaking wild. We're going to have to do this type of style more often where you just do a whole bunch of flipping ultimate there. And I think based off what we've seen, ClearCut might be making a return. I want to say, man, oh man, what a break. All has to do with the new backdrop. Yes, Fredgie. Thank you. Thank you, Fredgie. I'm literally trying to see if I can look through my phone and zoom in at the cache so that I can see the products that we're breaking next week. This is quite the spy mission that I'm doing. Quite the sleuthing. So we have 24-25 Spa, 23-24 Ingrained, 24-25 Stature, 24-25 Ice, 4 ClearCut. I believe those are the 23-24 ClearCut. We're going to do a Celebrini tin, and we're going to do a Demidov Blaster. So that is what is lined up next week. Spa, Ingrained, Stature, Ice, 4 ClearCut, Blaster, and tin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10 boxes overall. Same price point, of course, 75 for 1 and 210 for the old 3. Yvonne is in for 1 and Jack is in for 3. So there you go. Who was it that makes the card holders? I may know someone looking for someone. How much are they? Dale, that would have been Levy. So or Levi, Levis. He literally made a chat up above. If you want to find the guy who guessed number 69 for the purpose of the number guessing competition, it's him. So Levy is actually in Florida and he will be there for a few more months, but shoot him a message. This was actually a gift from him to D&M Sports, including he's the same man that made Wild Willie, so our resident D&M mascot here as well. So very, very talented with his 3D printing machine. And if you remember when I showed off the ducks that he would make, if you like ducks, he's got ducks. You want a duck, you go see him. Box number 64, and then this will be it, my friends. Vince, I think you're around there. No, not Vince. Linda, that is for you. Very skinny pack compared to the ones that we've had. Maybe there's like a big McDavid at a 15 or something in that sitting in here. So once again, we just went over the setup for next weekend. If you have a spot in this week's break, don't go too far because we are giving away a free spot for next week. So that is kind of our little gimmick. And very quickly, no big brewing cards yet, but this one is quite nice. So we get Willie O'Ree, local boy, of course, breaking the color barrier. We know the story with Mr. O'Ree. Been nice that they're giving him his flowers as of the last little bit. Also, very thin pack, but 5 cards in this pack. So 19 of 99 for an absolute legend in Willie O'Ree. Very, very nice. Let's go with the back card first. Zachary Lure. It does at least get Smashville on the board. I think Lure was a former Wildcat. I might be wrong on that, but if I'm wrong, please don't correct me. That will go to Scott Carson. So Scotty, same to Scott, is on the board with a nice rookie Lure. And hopefully that makes him heureuse getting that card. All right, so there you go. Kaboom. There's your answer, Dale. Oh, let's go from the back again. Why not? That's quite nice. Back to Washington. Jumbo jersey featuring Jumbo John Carlson. Oh my lord, let's get a pixels. Need more pixels. There you go. Number 11. Huberto's old 11, or Mackie Semaskevich's new number 11 out of 199. A huge swatch there, game used, of course, and a nice hit for Washington. Go along with that nice Alexei Protas that you already hit. Who had Washington again? 28, Jeremiah. Two more cards will now go from the front, so we'll just peel back Willie, and we'll, oh geez, I probably should have thought about those words before I said them out front. Former Wildcat and Moussa Lure. Okay, thank you, Eva. Merci beaucoup. Yes, that is a former Mountain Wildcat. Alright. Red bucket number 20. Might look like we're going out west. I was wrong. Albert Johansson. That looked like a flame helmet to me at first, but Albert Johansson, again, not the biggest name, but the Red Wings were getting skunked. So that is Jeremiah. That goes to you. So some more ink going your way, Jeremiah. Number 48 at 299, Ultimate Rookies. Once again, we'll take a small extra look at that. Here's a peek at the back. Kaboom. There's your peek at the front. How about that? And then there was one card, and then unfortunately, we have to go. You don't get to go home, but you can't stay here. Willie O'Ree will do us the honors. We'll get some focus on the man. Come on now. There we go. Excellent. And here we go, everybody. Best of luck on the last draw. Number 13. I like that. I like that a lot. The epitome of the NHL with Brandon Tanev with the Seattle Kraken. Tanev, the best thing he ever did was his annual photo. I shouldn't say best thing he ever did, but it gets people talking about him, and people have really become endearing to Brandon Tanev. You'll get some guys who PC him just because he is a little bit of a wild card. 22 of 49. If you have Cole Caulfield's old 22, you have won a prize. And there's your quick. There's your quick peek at the back. And once again, not to be a broken record, I adore it because it focuses on a guy who was, well, a team, I should say, that was not hitting up to this point. That was really, really difficult for me to say. So thank you for your patience letting me spray that out of my face. But there you go. So there's your, just as an idea, there's for anybody who doesn't know, those are pretty much every photo that he takes is that type of style. So it really endeared himself to a lot of people. So Brandon Tanev, 22 of 49. And Robert, not only do you get the card, you also get the prize. So Robert, the only recipient of the proper number prize, number 22 prize. Congrats to you, Robert. That prize will be ready for you as soon as you come in to pick up your cards. As per the usual, things should be ready by end of day today. They will absolutely be ready by tomorrow morning at the very, very least. So, that is it, my friends. Thank you all again so much for joining. You guys make it so fun, and we always have such a blast and a good time. Again, we're giving away a free spot, so don't go too far away, because we will be giving away a spot in a video in about 10-15 minutes from now. You guys are so welcome. Once again, I thank you, my mother thank you, and my father thank you. Enjoy your week, guys, and we'll see you again about 10 to 15.